What is going on, everybody? We are back once again with another edition of NXT's Wrestling Republic's NXT off the air. Immediately following NXT, wow, that was tough out of the gates, but I'm working on it. This is such a fun Tuesday. I'm excited. Maybe I'm overexcited. Maybe that's part of it. I've got the sickest crew in the business riding with me, and not only that, we have the dopest guests you could ever ask for joining us today. It's Mania Week. How good is it to be a wrestling fan right now? I'm first going to send it out to Louisville, Kentucky, to my good dude, Dryzzy. How are you feeling on this fine Tuesday, my friend?
Good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's the guy you should believe in. Drizzy is in the building, and we putting up them twos because it's Tuesday. Keep going.
Absolutely. Two's up. It's Tuesday, and we can't have a Tuesday without the dude that's about to head on the cruise of the century. Mania week, though, two, put in all the hours, three of them, in fact, if we're counting, but who is counting? It's about the two's up today, Tuesday Night Delight. Shad, how are you feeling?
Throw them twos up, bro. I'm good. This is the last time the great fans will see me. They probably didn't see me too much today, but hey, can never get too much of Shad. I'm good, brother. Blessed to be here. I'm excited to be on the cruise. I'm gonna be watching WrestleMania with a mojito in my hand and chilling on the island somewhere, right?
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, man. But this ain't about me. This ain't about Drizzy. This ain't about Clark. This is Mania week, and we gotta come with the big guns today. We got a special guest. I broke the news last week. We got incredible independent wrestling talent. A young lady who is from the same region as I am, the DMV, from the nation's capital. I didn't seen her wrestle at Intense Action Wrestling before. I didn't seen her on many cars before. She gonna plug all of that. Miss Taylor Brooks, how are you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, sir. What's up, y'all? Brooks Strong in the building. Taylor Brooks is here. I'm happy to be here, y'all. I'm so excited. Like,
Yeah, man.
it's out. Ooh,
I put the wrong one. My bad, Clark.
No, let's go to the good camera. I was just saying, like, I had us on the.
My
It's all
fault.
good. It's all good.
No
No
one man
worries.
should have all that power, as Kanye
Taylor,
said.
we're stoked to have you. Like, dude,
I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Clark Taylor, Taylor Brooks, two Taylors in the building. I'm all
Yeah.
about it.
Taylor
Let's talk
gang.
about it.
Taylor
Taylor
Taylor,
gang.
Gang,
gang. Taylor,
old school Wiz
gang.
Khalifa. No, but seriously, it's so stoked to have you on the show.
I'm happy to be here. I'm so excited. Like,
So
I
much,
can't stop smiling.
so much going down this week. Let's start talking about you and what you got going on right now, right? It's Mania week, biggest week wrestling wise. Let's
Yep.
talk about let's talk about what you've got coming up in the near future. What do you got going on right now?
All right. So this weekend, I got an ACW tag match. It's a team title match. So, well, a tag team title match. Sorry, I'm so nervous. but
All good.
So ACW will be in Baltimore, Maryland on the 6th. We'll have a big show, Taco Margarita Mayhem, a little festival. So that's what we got going on. So if y'all can come down if you can. We got another match going on with Demo.
Yep.
April 19th. So definitely come out there. ACW, another ACW show. So I'll put that in the link down below as well.
Absolutely.
Excited
Absolutely.
for this one. And it's my birthday month. Ah!
It's your
Let's
birthday. Let's
My
go.
birthday month.
go.
It's happy.
Oh,
It's
no,
a happy birthday month. Happy birthday month.
yeah. April
Yeah,
26th, baby. Big Taurus gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
yeah. Let's go. Nah, that's what's up.
yeah.
Question for you. So, what what got you into professional wrestling? What made you want to embark in this extravagant sport, extravagant world of pro wrestling?
I've always loved wrestling. Like, back in the day, I was with my cousin. We used to always watch the games all the time. I mean, sorry, not the games. I'm sorry. We used to play the games and watch like wrestling all the time. So I've always like had a love for it, and just like combat sports, like physical sports in general, I've always loved them. Um, but back in college, when I met Tavon, he was really into wrestling, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try this out. This sounds fun. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna try this out, see how I feel about it, and I've loved it ever since. So, yeah,
Hmm. Mm.
Absolutely.
yeah.
My bad. Oh my god.
Shad,
Oh
I'll get
my
us on the spot.
god.
I'll get us
Oh
on the
my
spot.
god.
I promise you, man. I
I'm
got us
bugging my
on the
bad,
camera
bro.
cut. It's all
Not
good.
y'all having a cutoff over there. Chill out.
We're basically giving like a camera cut tutorial for everybody that's on air right now.
Y'all can
Also,
see all the different
Taylor Brooks
sides
is
of it.
excellently answering all of the questions. But Drizzy,
So
I know you got questions
my
for
next
Taylor as
question.
well.
My next question. Where did you train at?
Oh, so I trained with Nick, Sick, and Taylor in the Riot City compound. Hey y'all, Riot City crew, love y'all. So I trained with everyone down there. Love Nick to death. He's like my big bro. Like he really been teaching me everything. So shout out to him.
Hmm.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got 1,000 comments. Let me run
Yeah,
through a
you
few
you
really
you
quick.
popular. You popular in here. They ain't here for
We
us.
got Air Nike with A.
Hey man, how you doing?
We got shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys so
What's up,
much.
Bobby?
Bobby
Oh,
Charles,
nice.
Yeah.
two's
Everybody
up.
here. Let's go, man. Oh,
Two's up
shit.
for Coach 23.
Oh
Also,
yeah.
another
And yeah,
friend of the show.
y'all got questions in the comments. Also, let us know. I think
Absolutely.
I actually like this question a lot. Coach 23 is asking, who were your wrestling inspirations?
Oh,
Ooh,
there's
that's a
so
great
many.
question.
Okay, like there's so many.
Yeah.
But off the top of my head, like just my top three is definitely Sting, the icon.
Mm.
Konami
Ooh,
Toyota. I love Minoru Suzuki. Like the
Hmm.
list goes on.
love
Oh
it.
man, that's a nice bunch of people.
Shawn
Um,
Michaels. It's just oh,
Shawn Michaels,
just
yeah,
oh,
and
HBK is my personal favorite.
he's he's the goat in my opinion.
I
But
think so.
yeah.
he
Also,
gets
we
the
love the Hardy Boys. Oh, growing up watching
Yes.
them, like love Jeff Hardy, bro.
Yes.
So
nah for sure. I've got the pleasure to see you wrestle before live, and the first time I saw you and Mr. Amazing, y'all have like a really cool look. Like you guys have like a very like Rage Against the Machine esque
yeah,
like rebellious look. What kind of inspired your ring gear? Like as people could see, you got the spikes on your neck. This is
yeah.
part of what she be wearing at the events and stuff like that too. What kind of goes with like, you know, is there any inspirations on like how you assemble your ring gear or look going into matches and stuff like that?
Well, I kind of just put what I love together. Like, I just like to be comfortable. So I was like, got me a nice little crop top shirt. And this is my favorite accessory of my gear. Like, that and my black Air Forces. I like wearing them jokes. I
Ooh.
was like,
Black
Black
Yeah.
Air
them
Force
I
says
was
it.
like, you know what? That's
Put your
how I feel
stomping in
about
my Air
something.
Force Ones.
black
Stomp
forces
somebody
is
out. So
Love it.
yeah, like I don't know. I've always been like a fearless person. I love a good fight. I feel like I just have like that warrior spirit in me, and I'm trying
Yep.
to channel that in the ring.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I've always loved just like I love music, so this is kind of part of it. Um, and I don't know, just that's me. So bubbly me, bubbly girl. I love you so.
nah.
Love music.
Huh.
All that stuff. Like it just all comes together, and that's just me. I don't know.
Hmm.
So there.
It's no, it's cool as
No,
could
you're
be.
fine.
You good. You
No, it's
good.
cool as could be.
Nah,
Like,
that
no joke.
Yeah.
It's people always say like the best wrestling has realism in it, and there's nothing realer than that. Like, right? It means the
Like,
world to you, right? It
Yeah.
means more to you than it necessarily might to the audience at this point, but that doesn't mean that it's not as big as it is, right? Like, and it's a cool look. Nothing but respect for that. I absolutely love the answer to that one. Um,
Yep, just your friendly emo girl, friendly
Gotta got
emo
Yes,
girl, that's
gotta
with forces, emo and
yeah.
forces.
yeah. We got another question in the Instagram. Leon Cooper is asking Taylor, are you a fan of the Road Warriors? I guess they're seeing the spikes
Yeah,
on you,
no, I do like them.
getting that off of that. And they're saying, will we ever see you in AW or WWE or New Japan anytime
Man,
soon?
I'm trying to go everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
especially in Japan. I'd like to be in WWE one day, like NXT. That would be cool. Um, really want to go to ROH, like Impact, Stardom. I want to go to
Oh
Mexico. Like,
yeah,
oh man, the possibilities. Like,
yeah.
I'm
You
so excited every
who
time I think about it. Like, oh,
who
so cool.
who's a like a dream opponent for you, like that's
Hmm.
currently wrestling, or even like from the past too?
Definitely from the past, I would say Jazz,
Okay.
and Awesome Call,
It's a great
and
call.
Gail Kim, and
Yeah.
then also would love to go against Janai Kai. Like she's really cool. Like
Oh,
Ooh, y'all ain't ready.
yeah.
Ooh.
like she got that pop,
You
what I'm
want
saying?
your
Like
you
oh,
want your
Mm. She's
skull
trying to.
kicked
She's
off
trying
your
to.
head, huh?
She's trying to
yeah,
exercise some demons.
Oh
She's trying
my
to
um,
exercise
god.
demons.
yeah,
That's a
her.
fight. That is a fight.
Athena would love to match with Athena. It's one of my like dream matches as well. Um,
Oh, that's
Rita,
cool.
of course. Like there's so many. There's so many. But like
Yeah.
those three for sure. Like I love them. They're doing great out there, and I'm rooting for them. But I can't wait to be in the ring with them.
Mm.
I
Nah, for
love that.
sure.
All right.
And
I
the
have.
question's great too. Like, if you're looking for Taylor Brooks, you'll find her almost anywhere because, like, that was the answer, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of those, all of the above. That right? Like all of the above, no doubt. Okay,
Oh,
I gotta ask you though. So, as far as your future when it comes to your what you're doing in the ring, what's your ultimate goal though? Would be if you had to pick one spot where you want to like your dream I don't want to say dream match, but dream spot to be in. Where is it inside of the professional wrestling industry?
Hmm, that's a really good question, man. I know like ATW, I mean, not ATW, AEW has gone to Wembley Stadium. So like
Yeah,
if I could wrestle there, that'd be cool. It's like one place I thought of, like, and just anywhere in Japan. Like I love
yeah,
Japan so much, so I've
big
always wanted to go
stadium.
there. So like anywhere in Japan, and then also Wembley Stadium,
I love that.
it would be so cool.
yeah. Nah, I gotta say, like, reading and like seeing Becky last week and just a lot of other people, like, I love just what Japan does for women's wrestling. I feel like there's such a under like appreciated pool that allows like women to really just be the stars they are, real actual wrestlers compared to like how stuff was back in the day or whatnot. Even still to this day, like on major promotions like a WWE or like an AEW, like, and that would be dope to see you wrestle out in Stardom or any of the other like ribbon or whatever promotions out there for sure.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day. I'm gonna make that happen, and I just can't wait. Oh, like, I get so excited every time I think about it.
All right. All right. My next question: of all the matches you've had so far, what has been your favorite?
Ooh, okay. So I had a match with Adriana, and she's a wonderful wrestler as well. I've had so many opponents, but I had a lot of fun with her. Definitely want to have a match with her again. Also, shout out to Angel Metro, and I had a great match with her before. Definitely want to go against her again. So definitely those two for sure.
Mhm. Oh, that is. Every time I see her, I fold a little bit. It's like almost every time. Like I
Yeah,
just.
Beautiful, bro. Both of them, like,
did that man? You and Amazing wrestled her and
and
somebody else in that?
second, my trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember seeing that. Okay. Man, there's a lot of questions
So we got yeah, say Coach
coming
23's got a
into.
really
That's
good one right
great.
here, which is WrestleMania also a dream destination for you, Taylor? That's
Yes.
I mean,
Like,
I would assume,
I've
right?
always wanted to go to a WrestleMania show, and if I ever get the chance to be in the ring, actually, matter of fact, when I do get the chance to be in the ring,
Let's go.
you know, at WrestleMania, it's gonna be awesome. Like, oh, it's
Hell yeah.
like,
Speak it to existence.
woo, bro,
Right.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
so hyped, bro. Like, it's gonna be great.
Mania is such a special time. It's cool. I mean, I was lucky. My first show was WrestleMania 12. I say it all the time. Like I first live show I ever went to. I was a little kid. Never forget HBK in the rafters. Like I was hooked. Like I was hook, line, and sinker. Right. Like that's what this is all about. And it's like, yeah, I, no doubt we'll see Taylor Brooks in WrestleMania.
You
We'll see
lucky.
it.
Yeah,
You lucky guy. You.
That's no doubt. Though. I mean,
It's
Like,
the
I'm
talk,
just
biggest
saying.
flex, Clark.
talk
Yeah,
about that.
dude, it's not even. I'm not even trying to flex on that. I'm just saying like how special it is to
I'm
me.
I'm
You know
messing with
me.
you, bro. I'm messing with
Um, but no, I
you.
know, I know. But it's such a fun week with Mania and stuff.
Mm.
Is there anything you're looking forward to this week besides Mania? Like anything outside shows wise, maybe that you're not necessarily on that
A,
you're looking forward to? Like
a
something
lot of
different?
good shows this week.
yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it all. That's one of the
Yeah,
best thing that I'm trying to do is like try to keep up with everything. Um, right now, just honestly, anything that WWE is doing, like I really want to watch it right
it's good.
now. And like of course, my show at ACW, like I can't wait to go to that. I'm just stoked for this coming weekend, next weekend. It's just so much wrestling to watch. I just can't wait to catch up with everything.
Yes.
Like I just wrestling is a big place in my heart, and to be able to do it and inspire other people, but also just fully be myself, it feels great. I don't know how to. It's just a wonderful feeling, like just to be able to be out there and represent, and just do my thing. Make people smile. It's fun.
Mm.
I love it.
So cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Like, and as somebody who's never stepped inside the ropes, nothing but respect. That's so cool. Like, I can't even fathom what that feeling is like. Like that has to just be like, you know what I mean? Like a little like
She
floating, right? Like,
Yeah,
she
it
she
does feel like that. Like I feel
she
confined.
went air. Last time I saw her, she went aerial, helping out Mr. Amazing, get that number one contendership.
Yeah.
got him.
Ooh, having the courage to do that. I've stood in a ring and I've taken a butt. Ouch.
Yeah, they do hurt.
Yeah, there's
Especially when you take a bump and it's your lower back.
Like it.
Oh man.
It was at that moment I was like, yeah, let's talk. I'd rather talk about wrestling than actually do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
that ooh, it's like
a lot.
it felt like a jolt of lightning through my back.
Yeah. It's not a comfortable feeling, but
It looks like a couple people in the comments want to see you versus Zeta Steel. I
I'm
think
down
he
for that.
responded to Bobby
book it,
Petito.
That would be
I
fun.
like that matchup a lot.
Yeah.
Zeta
book it.
Steel is definitely a up and coming star, and I think y'all would have a cool match. I think that'd be a pretty good match. So yeah, whoever, whatever wrestling promotion
I
out
like
here, man,
that would be fun.
If you're
set that
listening,
up.
book it.
Yeah, let's get that.
I,
We'll
so
get
I got one for you. If you could change anything in wrestling, what would it be?
Great
Hmm.
question.
Honestly. Well actually. Hmm. Anything when it comes towards like presentation. So I think a lot of places do a good job of like presenting people, but I guess when it comes to I don't know, I guess like the stage or like just the environment of like certain matches, like if they had them outside, that would be really cool to see. They had more matches outside. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
Hmm.
Uh, I like that answer a lot. Like honestly, I've seen some pop-up rings like outdoors,
Hmm.
and it's just a fun environment.
Yeah,
Outdoor type, like I would even say like, and this is not what you were saying, but like intimate environment for wrestling where it's like it's
Hmm.
a lot of people packed on top of the ring outside, basically. So it's rowdy, but there's like room to roam,
Yeah, like
right?
because I've been
Like,
outside for a match one time, and it was real hot. But if you can get like real good weather and like a good little environment, people, I think it would really be cool if they had more matches outside.
To your point, Clark. Even like we talk
yeah,
about WWE, like a lot of people like the enemy, like the smaller, like more enclosed area in Chicago when they
Definitely.
right.
had
Yeah,
when Punk
now
returned and then Raw last. Yeah, like that even looks better. Like it feels
it's the Horseshoe
That's
Stadium.
that's
more
my
good.
jam.
Yeah.
That's my jam right there. I love the intimate settings. You can feel the energy, like the ACWs, Paradigm Pros, things like that.
Yeah,
I love those.
I'm a total arena nerd, and I will say, like, my absolute dream for anything would to be to have wrestling at Wrigley Field. I would do anything. I would pay
That'd be dope.
anything in the world to go. In Chicago, I was Clark.
Yeah,
I'm Clark after Clark Street. Wrigley Field's on Clark Street, in Chicago, and I would pay any amount of money to go see any promotion wrestle at Wrigley Field. Like, I got to see hockey there. I've seen baseball there. I grew up 6 blocks away from there. I would do anything to see professional wrestling at Wrigley Field. That'd be the coolest thing I think you could do outdoor venues wise, too. Right, 1914 old school stadium. You can put a ring. I saw the Grateful Dead cover band there too, Dead and Company. Like, but it's yeah, no, I would love wrestling at Wrigley would be like dream come true for me.
Hmm.
That would be sick.
It would be as cool as it could
that
be.
would be hard.
I got another one for you. All right, so you've had like after this week is all over with and everything, and you are just taking a break from wrestling. What is your palate cleanser from wrestling?
I would say like making art or like listening to music. So whenever I'm chilling, like I want to doodle something, like I'll get some doodles out of my head, or any designs I'm working on, I'll be working on that. It's kind of like, it's what I do.
Just putting your thoughts on paper or
Yeah.
just out of your head.
hmm
Hmm.
So like I want to like what I'm trying to do right now is get more paints because I want to paint on canvas. I miss painting, and I'm like I need to get back into it. So I have some ideas I want to put on canvas. And I
Nice.
can't wait to show those when I get them done.
Yeah, I mean, my wife over there, she's a artist herself. Our
Oh, really? That's
houses
awesome.
see them
Love
two
that.
paintings of Oscar and Sammy are made by her for me. So it is definitely. I give a lot of credit to y'all. That's something I'm not good at. I have worse handwriting than a toddler, so I can't paint. I'm doing stick figures if anything. So
Yeah. Whenever I'm gonna get some small canvases, and I want to start selling them at shows. So I'm gonna do that. So people
Yeah,
got like, oh my god, so people have some of my art. So if you're like you're ever at a
that's
show, soon I'm gonna have some art on the side that you can buy.
for sure. I mean, you can start painting stuff on your ring gear, like stuff like
Yeah,
that too. Like
I actually got some
multi talented
things from
doesn't hurt anybody.
I was kind of testing it out a little bit, trying to see if I like it.
I mean, look, Bianca Belair is the person I always think of who is the jack of all trades of
Yeah,
literally
Mhm.
good at everything. Especially watching the show, you even see like how good she is on top of like other stuff, and that's it's such a cool like art to have and whatnot. Being able to be crafty with your hands, like
yeah,
so
that's
that's
awesome. No, I'm really inspired by her too because I was like, whoa, she makes her own gear too. Like, whoa, and just the what she comes up with is just it's awesome, bro. Like, it's amazing.
yeah,
I'm like, she
for
is
sure,
talented.
not for sure. Um, I guess I gotta ask the question: do you like NXT?
Yes, I
Yeah,
definitely do, bro. I'm gonna try to
Because
keep up with all the wrestling, but I really do like NXT, especially like back in the day when I first started watching it. I started watching like back in college, so like 2018, 2019, around that time. And I was like, whoa, that's when I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this.
I miss Full Sail. I
Yeah.
miss Full Sail.
yeah, but I'm always one of the people. I feel like the 2.0 era did its. I feel like it benefited the new climate of what WWE does in a transition process of like making new stars and whatnot. But I mean that black and old era is like timeless, man. Like
Yeah,
especially like you said, 2018, like time frame when you had like the undisputed era and all them
bro. Oh,
like
undisputed era, bro.
Yes.
Champa
So many,
Gargano.
bro, there's so many good people on the roster at the time. Like,
Yeah, man.
oh,
But NXT, they doing great stuff, and man, we got a great card this coming weekend.
So good.
I'm hyped for that. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Uh, there's any more questions?
I
I
was
see
to say,
one.
we are loaded up with comments, though. Like, not a lot of great
Yes, like that's all.
questions necessarily, but we were loaded up with
A
comments.
lot, a
Ooh,
lot
I'm
of,
Coach
a lot
23
of.
asked MSG or Hammerstein Ballroom. Anyone got an opinion on that one? I've been to both. I got to go MSG personally,
I mean,
but
I gotta go with the Garden.
yeah, the Garden. It's the world's most famous arena. I mean,
yeah. Oh,
it's hard. That's hard to
I
beat,
want to go.
right? It's like it's on the signs
It's the
when
Mecca.
you walk in. It's the yeah.
You a New York
It's
fan,
really good.
Drizzy?
Although
You like it?
Matt Williams went Hammerstein.
I'm kind of gonna agree with Matt.
Yeah, I
It's
got a point there.
it's in so from what you see, it is very big, but I feel like it's also very intimate, and you
Mm,
can feel like when you get those settings, you can feel the energy bouncing off the walls.
yes,
Yes.
I love that kind of feeling when you're at a show.
See,
Oh,
Yes.
the energy, everybody feeding off each other is great.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm only answering this one selfishly because it's is SummerSlam safe for Wrigley during the summer? And the answer is probably not. But can't we just figure something out? Can't we just put like a roof over the ring or do something? It's 2024. Figure it out.
Hmm.
It's- People smarter than me, hopefully, can figure that out, and then it's safe.
Oh man, and this is the big question though. I guess we can all answer it.
Yes.
I've been dying to ask this question for weeks, but keep forgetting it. Out of wrestling
Ooh,
question: Godzilla or Kong? I
bro.
know the movie just came out, right?
No
Yeah,
brainer for me.
yeah. Ooh,
Oh
Who
man,
wants
I
to go
kind of
I
first?
have to go with Godzilla, man. I love Godzilla. I love
I've been a Godzilla guy
Godzilla, man. That's my
for a
man.
minute too.
Love Godzilla.
As the grappler, I'm going Kong because I'm thinking dig single, ride the pipe, big old, big old over your head, Godzilla on his skull. I mean, that's what, right? That's what
Yeah.
Kong does.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true.
little inside trip maybe, and gets on top, and it's just then we're talking Donkey Kong.
Don't let Godzilla get that charge up. What?
I
Ooh,
know, I know.
it's up. It's up. He's done.
It's the short arms. I think Kong can take advantage of the short arms.
Bobby said
Hit
Godzilla.
him with a single leg, a little bit
Bobby's
of
word is
ground and
bond,
pound.
bro.
like I
I
understand
saw a
the
clip of, I think it was Godzilla doing a suplex. I was like, whoa,
Yeah, that is.
whoa,
I
what?
saw the clip. I saw the clip of that on Twitter too.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
kind
whoa,
of
he doing a suplex, yo.
Who do you got
look.
then?
I love it. I love that wrestling is bled into like movies and like video games and stuff like
Yeah,
that too.
the
but I'm trying
Rock
to
said
watch
it last night.
movies. Like, I get excited when I see people do certain moves. I'm like, oh snap!
Like the Rock said it last night. Wrestling is cool again.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
we're almost
Nah,
back to where it was mainstream. We're almost there.
bro. You 100% right, man. I see a lot of people getting back into the fold of it, man, and
Yep.
I think yeah, this weekend is gonna be one that's gonna be a lot of fun for a lot of fans, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely excited for it. But I mean, should we so we did have a show tonight that happened on NXT,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, y'all know how I
we
feel about NXT go home shows.
it was a lot of stuff that progressed, but I think we could do something a little different today. I think give a little bit predictions, huh?
Oh yeah,
Prediction time.
What y'all think? The predictions.
I like it.
Uh, those in the comments, y'all can also comment your predictions too. Um, and we got the card up. Clark, you wanna do the honors and
I'll
break
get
this
us
down?
right into it. Let's talk about this card because it is stand and what
Deliver.
deliver. And what are we gonna do? Deliver. I'll be the mailman today. Let's talk about it. We got Sean Spears and Joe Gacy out of the gates. The most recently booked of all of the matches.
Hmm.
I'm fired up about it. We're all fired up about it. Joe Gacy mostly laughs at getting beat up. And that's my favorite thing about him. My very favorite thing about Joe Gacy is he giggles as he gets beat up. I don't have Joe Gacy winning this match personally. I'm going to go Taylor first. Let's ask your prediction on this match. You got Gacy or do you have Spears? I'm going to go Spears while Gacy laughs.
Man, I was thinking Spears as well. Sean Spears is good. Like, I see him getting the dub. I really see him
Absolutely.
getting that dub. Like, yeah.
Spears, Shoddy. Gotta ask you now. Spears or
Oh,
Gacy?
I gotta go with my bald. I guess he's not completely bald. He got a little bit of a mohawk, right? I was gonna say my bald headed brother.
Yo,
But I got Sean Spears winning. I think Joe Gacy, to your point, is one of those characters that can, remain a factor with not winning. The element of him losing actually makes him more interesting because he finds the fun in losing, finds the fun in pain. It kind of rolls what he is as a character. I think Sean Spears is the new guy in town. This is a big Mania weekend match for him, and I got him winning at Stand and Deliver. So I got him beating Joe Gacy.
Absolutely. So we are 3 for 3 with Spears, but I also have to add I used to be pro Mohawk for a very long time. But as a fellow bald guy, Shad, which is obviously why I wear the hat, it just feels like they're making fun of us at this point. They cut the hair around where we can't grow it, Mohawk
Hey
wise.
man, hey, cut it out,
That's
Drizzy,
just
cut it out,
wrong. There is
cut it
Oh,
out.
my bad.
nothing.
My bad. I had to
No,
shake my head for a
no,
sec.
Drizzy's is fair. Drizzy, your hair is fair. But if you just go just Mohawk, you're gonna shave all the stuff I can grow and grow it where I can't. That's just not right. It's not fair and it's not right. I'm anti Mohawk at this current stage, but I want to get your thoughts on Spears and Gacy Driz.
I am also gonna rock with Spears on this one. Gacy can take these losses. It's funny, he's almost in the exact same space that Spears was back in the black and gold days where you could take a bunch of losses, but one win and you're heated back up. So I'm going with Spears. It will be a good match.
Do you think he utilizes the chair? We haven't even talked about that. The guy was the chairman in AEW.
Chairman, yeah.
It's
Are
a,
we going to see the chair involved?
man, that would be cool if we did. Ain't gonna lie. That would be cool.
I
So,
mean, I hope so. I mean, he like kind of. I always he Sean Spears was cool because the entrance in AEW where it's all black and then you kind of see his silhouette and he comes with the chair. Like that joint is so smooth, man. Like I hope we get to see that. I'm liking him in NXT so far. I gotta get used to this like random mask that he is wearing in the entrance, but I mean it's all good.
He is masked up, but it is also basically essentially the same AEW entrance, which I actually think
Yeah,
is very
yeah.
cool.
it is.
And I love that they used Sean Spears and didn't try to convince us it was Ty Dillinger. That would have bugged me. And
Yeah, because
consider me
Sean
unbugged.
Spears is better than Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, consider me unbugged. They did it. They got it right. Um, let's talk about
The
let's talk about
pinnacle
the
of his
women's
character,
division.
Drizzy.
Let's talk about a handful of women that are future Taylor Brooks opponents potentially. I'm sorry, Taylor. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus like that, but I'm
Hey,
just
there's a
saying.
couple of them. There's a couple in this match I
We
would like
got
to see you wrestle. Actually,
we
so
got
yeah.
Thea Hale, we got Fallon Henley, we got Kalani Jordan, we got JC against JC Jane, uh, Kiana Dame, and then Izzy Dame. Did you
Kiana James
Kiana
and Izzy
James? You
Dame.
mistyped, dude. It's like Ron Burgundy. I'm going to read the teleprompter. Shod.
My bad, bro.
Sorry, Kiana James and Izzy Dame. This is my fault on that one. Okay, let's though predictions wise. I'm not going to go first on this one. Drizzy, in fact, you're going to go first on this one. Who do you like? Who do you like in this match?
I think this is still Hill's cup. This is her it's not her go home match, but it's definitely gonna be her time to shine. I'm going with the super team of Thea, Fallon, and Kalani. It's just something about that. They're scrappy. They're ready to fight. They're gonna get it done. Let's give it to the faces.
So Driz has the faces going over Shad. How are you feeling?
I will now pronounce this team because they do not have a faction name because they're not very well a faction, but they are a faction now. They are the Bad Girls Club. JC Jane, Kiana James, and Izzy Dame. I have them winning because I think Thea Hale's moment versus JCJ needs to be in a one-on-one match, and I think this can build to that story. I don't know what would be next for Thea after this or JC. I think you can still tell the story a little bit, but I got them winning, and I got them beating Thea Hale up pretty badly and pinning her and making a mockery of her at what was the Wachovia Center.
I like it. I like it. We got a comment here too. Coach 23's got the heels going over. Taylor, I got to ask you, which side? We looking at
This is
Hale?
tough, but I'm rooting for the heels. Like, I can't wait to see what they're gonna do. Like, they, oof. This is a good matchup.
Uh,
But yeah, definitely going with the heels. They're gonna bring that pain for sure. Ooh,
uh,
no,
I'm on the heel side here too,
yeah,
but I think it's going to be a steal a win. I think we're going to see a
Yeah.
little reverse psychology here. We might see the baby faces, the Fallons,
yep,
the Hales looking very strong throughout
Hmm.
and a steal a win. I don't think this is going to be a traditional heel beatdown, but I am excited about this match because I think
So
it's going to be a time to showcase the offensive move set of Hale, Henley, and Jordan. And that's key. That's what I think this match is going to be about. We're going to see all three of their move sets shown out throughout, and then at the end, I think whether it's JC, maybe Izzy, a
Actually,
sneak a win.
JC
this
pins Thea 1, 2, 3.
this whole match is a showcase match. Actually,
I agree.
because when you're looking at you're ultimately looking at your next main event group of women
Right.
once Lyra and Roxanne and them go. This is your main event scene, and I think they built. In fact, now that I think about it, yes, they built the the big the big feud for that with JC and Thea because it's a really good story, and now you have history to go off of now. So
Mm-hmm.
you got a point about that.
Absolutely.
Should be a good match.
Okay, we got, speaking of good matches and speaking of tag matches, tag team, serious stuff here. The most logical call ups, main roster wise, the Wolf Dogs, defending their titles. At least Braun Breaker, when we break this down, right? We're going to Braun break this down. Sorry, pun intended. But anyway, we've got the artist formerly known as a Kid Axiom from NXT UK and Nathan Frazier, who can't I just call him Nate Frazier? And stop. Nathan sounds like the kid that like you borrow a pencil from in middle school. You're like, hey Nathan,
Gee.
do you have an extra pencil? Like, it's just, can we call him Nate Frazier or like make it sound a little cooler? I love that they're
Yeah.
on the other side because they're both great wrestlers. Axiom and Nathan Frazier are both severely, severely underrated. So good bell to bell. But isn't this just another wolf dog tear your heads off, cut you in half special? Is that not what I'm looking at? Taylor, do you
Yeah.
see anything different than just the wolf dogs tearing their heads off?
Man, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough one, but yeah, I can kind of see that happening. Like, ooh, they're gonna bite their heads off, bro. Oh, oh,
It's too much size.
oh.
It's too much speed. You know, I mean, Shad, do you see any sort of babyface specialty here?
Wow, man. I don't know why Axiom and Nathan Frazier in this match, to be honest with you. I have nothing against either wrestler. I think both of them are spectacular in ring competitors. I think, honestly, this new, you know, Twitter title that they're coming out with, the 3 minute warning belt, I think they would be good on that. Like, I feel like they have other things to do rather than be tag champs. And they're also kind of a makeshift tag team, but like they don't. I still haven't really seen them gel as a tag team, in my opinion. Besides doing stuff in ring wise, but I guess I got the Wolf Dogs winning. I thought they were gonna lose the belt, uh, at Stand and Deliver and let Braun get called up, but it kind of in a way may make a little sense for them to kind of have it for a little bit longer and then drop it at some point because I don't know what they had Braun for after Mania. I mean, he's probably going to have showcases of the squashing people, but they may not have a ready set feud for him out the gate. So I would love, I would have look, man, if this was the direction for it, I would have rather had Braun and Baron in that tag team ladder match. But we're here now. It's gonna be a fun match, even though I feel like I've seen it before. But I got the Wolf Dogs, and I got a little twist for you. I got Nathan Frazier turning on Axiom after the match is done, and I
Ooh.
got them fighting on the Twitter 3 minute warning match.
Can we call him Nate Frazier?
We
We
cannot.
got Nate.
We
We got
cannot.
No
we got
His,
my
snap.
mo-
boy Nate Frazier.
his mama name him Nathan. I'm calling him Nathan.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Okay, Drizzy, is there
I,
any chance that Nathan and his friend Axiom
I
beat the Wolf Dogs?
I'm going against the grain. No, I do not. I do believe that Axum and Nathan Frazier will pull off the win. If you would have asked me this last week, I definitely
Driz.
would agree with you. But after seeing them beat the Good Brothers in the LWO in that match tonight, Cinderella's dancing right now. March Madness is officially over, but they can pull off the upset.
I mean, March Madness is over. They could pull off the upset.
I mean, we saw LSU go down. We've seen South Carolina go down. We've seen
Well, but
in
LSU was a
college.
3 seed.
Look, man,
Hey, defending
UConn
champ.
and UConn. That's all I gotta
So
say.
Okay,
I
if we're gonna get
believe
into March Madness for half a second, I'm gonna be really disappointed if it's UConn. I'm fully for NC State. I'm
Paige
fully.
buckets, baby.
I
I'll
love.
talk about the women's bracket. I'm going for
Oh, sorry.
UConn.
Oh, women's bracket wise, UConn wise, yeah, no respect. But men's bracket, no UConn for me. Not back to back. That's not right. We can't have it.
Okay, that's
That's
our
too
Sports
much.
Center
That's too much.
break of the day,
It's our
guys.
Sports
So
Center update on the current standings in March Madness. I'm also definitely not for Purdue, and the good news is they lost. Let's talk about. Speaking of, if you want a blanket with sleeves, I believe they're calling it a snuggie. We're gonna have Obafemi and Josh Briggs. This is gonna be Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest City, if I've ever seen it, because these dudes are gonna be hucking on each other like you've never seen before. Two big bros
let's let
throwing
Big can
big
Big E can
hands.
Big
agree.
E can Big E please be the special guest ref for this
Yeah,
match?
This is a big meaty men's specialty match.
Yeah.
yeah, this is no joke. Like
Me.
you could enjoy this. You
Big
could
boys,
enjoy this
man.
if you were blind. This is an audio match because you'll be able to hear it on every single one. It is going to be loud, and it's going to be ugly, and it's going to be awesome. But ain't nobody beating Obafemi. Not this weekend, not next weekend, not the one after, not next month, not in 6 months, not for a long time. That dude is going so over in this match, and it's going to be nothing short of delightful. Tuesday night, the light shot. I got to toss this to you, ask you first. Josh Briggs have a chance outside of that initial striking flurry he'll display?
I think he'll have a fantastic showing. I think Josh Briggs is a guy who has an immense amount of potential. But what is an immense amount of potential when you're going against somebody who is destined to be the ruler of NXT? That is Mr. Obafemi. I got Obafemi winning that. It's his the the NXT is his oyster, man. He ain't losing anytime soon, unless they're like, all right, let's get him on the main roster. But I think he's still raw as a wrestler enough for them to let him continue to grow within it. But yeah, I got Obafemi winning.
Yeah, it's got to be Oba going over. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. That was so corny. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. I promise. Taylor, I gotta ask you though as well. You got Femi or is it Brooks?
Not gonna lie, I might have to go over too, man. That's ugh. They both are forces to be reckoned with, but God, like, dog. Oh man,
Nasty.
like I see him getting the dub.
No doubt about it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Drez.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, he said, "Send your best, but don't send anybody that you want back."
Mm.
That means not only is Obafemi winning,
Cold.
he's sending Dijak and Josh Briggs to the main roster. He said, "Get them out of my NXT. They don't exist here. They don't go here no more. Get them out of here." Obafemi for the win, and he's sending people on vacations.
Yeah, Obafemi is also, and one thing I really appreciate him for is he is so good and so violent. He is close to scare a small child territory. Like if you're like 5 or 6,
Oh, he's
he's
scaring grown.
terrifying.
He's scaring
Like
grown men.
he's right there. Like legitimately, it's like, yeah, he's totally the dude you bump into, and it was his fault, and you're like, I am so sorry. That was my fault.
Be like, oh,
I
bad.
I made a mistake. I don't know what fuck that you were walking on. That one's on me. I mean, it was Aaron. Yeah, that line was too cold. It was, yes, full agreement. I mean, dude, Obafemi, all of us guys, like Obafemi, this run has been so cool.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what the next step is. Like, it's one of my favorite things going on in NXT. Oh, they got Oba exactly right from a character perspective, in ring, deep move set, all of it. Like it is exactly, and that's a testament to him too as a worker
And
as well.
apparently
Right?
he is only 23
Obviously,
years old, man.
it's
I don't
berserk,
crazy, bro.
mind numbing. You said it on this very show, Shad, and I think you said it best. You're like, I might be more intimidated by Obafemi than Omos, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm with you on that
Yeah, for sure. He
because
he he looks imposing. He looks like a threat. Omos is a large individual as well.
yes,
Not saying he doesn't look imposing or a threat, but like there's a specific, you know, the cliche word. There's an
yeah,
aura to how he, is his demeanor is like a big bully, like a big like he look like he's the baddest man in the building when he walk in, like, and you're not
right.
gonna be able to step to him. So yeah,
I couldn't agree more. I mean, honestly, the best way I could sum it up is I'm not super fast, but I feel like I could potentially run away from Omos. Whereas I think Obafemi would catch me and
yeah,
hurt me worse. So I'd
probably
have to
run a
talk
you
my
probably
way out of
run a
that
you probably
situation.
run a 4.7.
I'm like,
Like it's like when you run. It's like when you run away from your daddy when you know you're getting a whooping. It's gonna
yeah,
be worse because you ran.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I would just have to talk my way out of the Obafemi situation. Almost, I have a shot at like running,
He's
maybe hiding or
he's in
something.
one or something. Oh,
Yeah. If I could fit in like a small space, I think maybe I could escape him.
Small space. It's crazy.
I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on to our next match, though. Women's match, in an outstanding women's match. We have Lyra Valkyria. We got Roxanne Perez. Ooh, what a match. Taylor, I'm going to ask you first. Who do you got in this one?
yeah. Roxanne, bro. I
Yep.
love them both, but big Roxanne fan. I really want to see her get the dub. Like, oh, and she's going in. She's going in. Like, bro, this is the match I'm looking forward to seeing as well. They're gonna go crazy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Bro, yeah, definitely see Roxanne getting the dub.
I like it. Yeah, Roxanne Perez has been so good in NXT, and I actually like this character kind of
Yeah,
not switch, but like the making it apparent, right? Making it obvious, making it a part of the show, how much she cares and all of this stuff. And I've got Roxanne myself too. Driz, I gotta ask you who you got.
Well, Roxanne, she has put in the work for the last year.
mm,
She has been absolutely amazing in every aspect of it. Not saying that Lyra hasn't been, but I do think it's about time that we end the raid. And I do think if anybody is gonna beat Lyra, it should be somebody the caliber of Roxanne. Yes, and I'm also gonna say that this potentially could be one of the matches of the weekend. One of the best matches of the weekend.
Ooh, I
yeah,
love it.
I like that.
I am with
I
you
can agree with
there,
that. That's
100%. Shoddy, who you got?
what
Oh, oh,
is that?
oh.
Oh my
Miss
god.
Lyra, you done messed up. You done messed up. Notice that we have not seen a Miss Tatum Paxley these last few weeks. Notice that she is in the cut just thinking about how much of a deceiving, terrible friend Lyra Valkyria has been to her when she has only been a shoulder to lean on, the epitome of loyalty. I got Roxanne Perez winning, but I got it being with shenanigans. I got Lyra turning on. I got Tatum turning on Lyra, assisting Roxanne, and we get the feud between them two after Mania. I think Roxanne is the rightful next champion. This is a heel version of her, and this is going to be refreshing, rejuvenated. Let's get her a nice little title reign before we eventually get her onto the main roster. But I got it being because of the GOAT, Tatum Paxley.
You got me so good there, by the way, Sean. I thought you were totally going to go Lyra. And I was ready. Like, I had this whole thing planned where I was going to show, like, all the Roxanne pics in the
How do
comments.
you how do
And
you
then
find
you talked me into it.
how do
You
you
got me
find the
good.
how do you find the opportunities to insert Tatum Paxton and stuff she ain't even here for?
How did I
This
find
guy,
the feather? Because we connected like that, man. That's like my, you know, me and Tatum, we cool, we cool people.
okay, wait. We are running low on time, so we got to be quick.
Okay.
This one, we're just going to toss around the horn. Let's talk about Dragonov and D'Angelo. Man, would I like to say that this is going to be a Tony D spot because he's basically Al Capone and I'm a Chicago guy, but I do have Dragonov. Unfortunately, Taylor, who do you got?
Bro, Dragonoff is my answer. I love him. Like ooh. Man, if anybody is gonna be like a big force, like he is. Oh man, I can't even put it into words, bro. Dragonoff is my answer. That's
Too
my dude
good.
right there. And he is crazy, crazy good. He crazy good.
Elbow gets me every time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Driz, who you got?
I really want Tony D to win this belt, but I would be an idiot to go against Ilya right now. He's just on a different he's different right now. He is built different and he is going hard. He is getting this one.
Absolutely shot. Who you got?
I gotta go with the family. I'm going with Tony D'Angelo. It's a numbers game at the end of the day. I think Ilya Dragunov is possibly in position to get called up soon, and I want to see the family reign supreme in NXT. I'm going with
Love it.
Tony D'Angelo.
He's going Tony D.
Oh yeah.
You got 1 out of 4, but I respect it. Let's talk about the main event of the evening of the whole thing. Mellow, Trick, Mellow gang, the whole nine. I got Trick Williams to whoop that Trick and get his comeuppance. That is my pick. I'm going to start with you, Taylor. Who do you got?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is hard, bro. Like I'm really looking forward to this match too. I gotta go. I gotta go for Carmelo, bro. Man's
Mellow.
like, yeah, nah, I gotta go Carmelo. It's hard, but I
It's
on him.
it's like splitting hairs. It's
Yeah,
brutal. Drez, who you got?
People are underestimating this story. It has been the best story of all these matches that are happening this weekend. It's the best story. I'm gonna go with Trick, and it's gonna be a highly intense, highly emotional match. And ultimately, I do see Melo losing and leaving, but
mm,
it's got to be one of those emotionals. I think you're like, you finally beat me. All right, you got it. This is all yours now. I hope you can keep it. And he goes on up to the main roster.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Shoddy, where are you at?
My good friends on this show tonight and all those in the comments, let's not forget where this WrestleMania is. The city of brotherly love, the home of the greatest football team in the entire world, the Philadelphia Eagles, the
Woo.
underdogs. I think an underdog story is in place. I think a feel good story is in place. It's Trick Williams. Trick Williams has to win this match. It's his moment, man. He's been, in the shadows of Carmelo Hayes. I agree with Drizzy. This story has been phenomenal. They've done a great job playing this story. I love long term storytelling, and they've done a good job kind of, weaving this throughout the entire process. So I got Trick Williams winning. I think he gets his moment. And yeah, I think Carmelo Hayes got greener pastures to touch on the main roster. And I think this could eventually maybe, you know, whether Trick goes to the main roster or becomes that dude on the NXT roster, we'll have to wait and see. But I gotta go with Trick Willie in a what I think will be match of the weekend.
I
see that for sure.
You stole my line. I was about to say I think it will be the single best professional wrestling match we see in all of Mania weekend,
Those last
and
three
I agree
matches,
with you on Trick.
those last three matches, all potentially have the ability to steal anything
Yes.
that
Yeah,
Mania is doing.
absolutely. I do agree with the trick answer as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Nah, it's
Right.
going. It's going. Ed is
So
going to be
much
a.
good stuff.
I say
Right.
man, the
Can't see.
chemistry two brothers are going to have with each other is going to be. They're working in a lab, making sure that this one is
Hmm.
going to be down to a T. So
It, it's similar to like, they know each other so well, right? Like, and that's to me, there's comparisons to HBK and Triple H to be made. There's
Hmm.
comparisons to HBK and Kevin Nash to be made,
Kevin Nash, Diesel, yeah.
right? Like they've kind of blended it all. And there were times where it felt like, oh, the who did it, I did it. Oh, it's so obvious. It was. They told it perfectly.
Hmm.
And now we're
Yeah,
here and they're
he
in the
blend
spot
he
and it's
he's
perfect.
blended so many different storylines of HBK into this, and I think that's the beauty of it.
Hmm.
Like you just said, you
Yes.
can take different ones. So yeah,
Okay, but quickly, that does bring us to the end of the show. Taylor, remind us one more time all the dates coming up.
Oh,
Talk to
right.
us.
floor is yours.
So look out, definitely look out. I'm gonna post my flyers tomorrow. But yep, HCW. I'm going to be there this weekend for a tag match. The Sabbath versus the Fam. It's gonna go crazy. And the 19th, I'm gonna have a match against Nephew Demo.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat him up a little bit and I'm gonna get that dub. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stomp him out. Shout out to Fight Club. We got a show coming up as well. So yeah,
I'm
Let's
gonna
I'm
I'm gonna
I
I'm
can't
gonna be in the building for that one.
go. Stay
I'm
tuned in.
geeked,
If you
bro.
don't already know Taylor Brooks, now you do.
Oh yeah,
And don't be silly. Keep
buy merch
following
from
because
her.
you'll be seeing a heck of a lot more. There's no doubt about it. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. We got tons more Mania content coming your way WrestleMania week. I know we're up against the clock here. Otherwise, I do my whole time thing. But we will see you guys tomorrow, different time, same place. And then me and Big Driz will be holding it down for NXT off the air immediately following Stand and Deliver. And then that's it. Everybody go home and have a great day. Thank you so much.
Yep. You can also follow me on Taylor Brooks
Yes.
Pro and
Yep.
also my art page at tigerscreations.com. Well, not .com, bro. It's
You're
our
good.
website soon, but yeah, that's my shows right there.
Go follow.
Love y'all.
Bye, fans. I'll see
We'll
y'all
tag in
in
all the social
Yes,
media
see
stuff
y'all.
too.
Love you guys.
see everybody in a week and a half.
All
Thank you
love.
for having me, y'all.